We put in
Yeah. Clicks and clacks, building blocks, let's begin. Stacks on stacks, with beards we always win. In a world of plastic, our minds spin. Brick by brick, where do we dive in? Brickin' with the beard, we never stop. Talking pieces, colors, going over the top. Custom sets, landscapes, got a shop. Tunes drop, make the hobby pop. From vintage sets to modern themes, minifig dreams with studs and seams. Castle walls, spaceship beams. Listen close, hear the gear screams. Connecting fans, yo, that's the plan. Building bonds piece by piece, man. Every episode more than just sand. Confidence grand, bricks in hand. Crazy mashups, ideas flow. Breaking molds, watch them grow.
welcome to the show.
What is going on, everybody? How are we all doing? I'm busy putting this sticker on real quick and make sure it's on there absolutely perfect all the way around the edges, because if you don't, the whole set's ruined, right?
Somebody's going to give you crap for it.
Do what?
If you don't, somebody's going to give you crap for it.
Exactly.
We're going to be reviewing that lock and complaining about sticker misalignment.
How's everybody doing? We got a bunch of people in the chat already. Cajun AFAL says, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Rob Claxton says, what is going on, everyone? Hope y'all are having a good hump day and week so far. Hoarder says, good evening, everyone. Crimson Toaster says, hey, chat, it's K today, says, hello, everyone. Mr. DRC says, how are we all doing? Cascadia Brick says, hey, everyone. And Walker Grove says, howdy. It is
Howdy
Wednesday.
ho.
It is Wednesday. How is everything going in everybody else's world around them? We were talking a little bit before we came on, and apparently Tori has been working very hard putting minifigs into their store.
Yes, minifig parts. Once we get all the parts in, we're going to use the online What the Fig app and see what all figs we can make. But I was just looking, and this week she's put in 6,246 minifig headgear.
She needs to step it up. That's not enough. I thought she worked when she was
birds from the closet over here.
I thought she worked while she was at home.
Love you, Richard.
I have.
And that's the end of Tori. Lightning just came through the window.
I have. I guess somehow sweet talked my way into Haley down here sorting pieces too. So it's been a very eventful week. I'm almost done with the next 3 colors I'm sorting, and then after I get done with these, I'm going to take on black and dark green, which are 2 that I have quite a bit of. Panzer Brick Lab says it's Wednesday, my dudes, and Walker Grove said, Gene, do y'all have any Scooby-Doo figs?
We have a Scooby head, and we have a Scooby seated body that don't go together.
Scooby done lost his head?
Or he's lost his body, one or the other.
Very true, I guess that.
They don't match.
Yeah, they do not match, that's for sure.
Building this
we're not at the end of it yet, Walker. We've got, we've done the legs. All of the legs are in. All of the headgear's in. I'm about 20% into the hair. All the oddball heads are in. Half of the 2-sided heads are in. Yeah, I haven't done the yellow. I've done everything but yellow.
The one-sided's ready. And
so then we start on torsos, and that is going to take a month.
I'll take it out. I'll get all the heads in.
Why is torsos the hardest?
Because there's so many different types.
Because I bet we had 6,200 pieces of headgear, 800 and some different types. I bet we've got 10,000 torsos.
I don't even guess. All I know is there's six drawers full. So, no, 8.
We've got 8 big Sterilite drawers full of torsos.
They're sorted by color, so I can.
So it's going to take us a while.
Y'all need to. I need to depend on y'all. Panzer Brick Labs has a massive drop next Saturday. I need everyone to buy a tank. Everybody, including y'all.
And if you buy a tank, you'll be getting parts from our store.
Not really sure I understood that, but
Arm ordered a bunch of gears.
oh, I was about to say that don't quite get that, but okay. But now I do. Well, then y'all should repay the favor by buying a tank. I want him to sell out of everything day one. That's my goal. We need to get Arm to
This
sell
show
out.
is brought to you by Panzer Brick Labs.
Well, I will say I do feel pretty. I'm not going to call it dumb, but everyone told me that I needed to post more videos, so I get all this stuff ready. And the one thing I dropped was the teaser video for the next build, and I don't really follow statistics because I know my stuff sucks anyway. But I looked, and it only has, after being posted for 2 days, I think 34 views. And I was like, wow, dang. That's how you know I really suck.
Well, 2 of those are me.
Well, one of those are me. A couple of them are a guy I know at work. So,
Well, I mean, one's Camel City and one was Gene looking at it.
So I definitely suck. We will say that. But
Well,
I am really excited to.
If you really and truly suck, maybe you need to open OnlyFans instead of Instagram.
I should, but if I don't think I'm going to get any money that way. Thought about it. This thing comes with a little brick built cannon. That's pretty cool. All right, we built the shooting gallery, and there's a lot of pieces left over. I will say I've been taking all my pieces, and I immediately dumped them into Gene's bucket.
So EMS says, hey, everybody. And Arm says, nah, bro, you didn't have to give us the shout out. Appreciate it. We can chat more about it next week. Also have some of it for the holidays. Save some of it for the holidays.
Nah, we need you to sell out day one. We need everything gone.
That would be sad.
That is true. It was gameplay from the video game and not actual build. But the only thing I have so far is that little bit of the digital design that you've seen the render of in the thumbnail. And I started on the digitally building the first building you come up to from the bottom. I don't want to do too much because I keep telling myself and promising that I will not build anything until this basement is clean. So I am waiting for this basement to be clean. I technically only got, when it comes to colors left, I've got white, black, dark green, and reddish brown. Everything else I don't really use, so it's just separated by piece, and that'll go a lot quicker, I think. And shout out to this being the first set that I've ever built, and it has bags that are paper.
Which makes it much more difficult to make sure you get all the pieces out of it.
Well, I didn't have a problem with the first one, or the first bag. And I don't know how many people are doing it. Monday, the Black Pearl drops. And that's something else that we should all get. I I was joking with Haley, and Haley was like, we've been telling each other a little more about the money we spend. It was never been an issue or anything. We just, she tells me she orders stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting the Black Pearl Monday. I'm going to have to stay up Sunday night, make sure it's ordered. And I was like, then ARM stuff is dropping Saturday. And she's like, well, what are you doing about all that? And I was like, well, I'm going to end up getting the Pirates of the Caribbean set for free. I'm going to use my points, and I have a $100 gift card upstairs. I'm going to use the gift card, and then I'm going to use my points. That way I don't have an excuse not to use the money to buy the tanks. Because I've been looking, and we got some friends that watch the channel, and, there's a guy that keeps posting all of the builds that he does of Panzer Brick Labs vehicles, and I realized how many of them I do not have.
So is that the ones you've been sharing?
Yeah. Well, today I shared the Stuka. I shared the Chars B and the Panzer.
Yeah.
The Stuka is one I'm very excited about. I would be okay if I didn't get any of the vehicles and I just got the Stuka. But I'm hoping I can get a little bit of everything. The Stuka is what he just designed. Mine's going to be a different color variant, but that one is going to be the plane that is used in the mock. In early 1940, they didn't have the yellow on them. They were just pretty much solid dark gray up top and a little bit of light gray underneath. But to answer your question, yes, that is what I've been posting. Which one are you going to buy, Gene?
I don't know.
Is there one made out of Duplo?
Tori said she could build a Duplo tank.
No, I didn't say I could build one. I said, did he make one out of Duplo?
We can include a free Duplo piece for every 3 tanks you buy. David C. Krause said, hey, all. YOLO said, I showed up on time. Wow, free Pearl. Love the Panzer Brick Labs. Panzer Brick Labs kits. The camo looks cool. I started clearing shelves. I have got 3 shelves almost clear. I will say I took every for right now, every Speed Champions I have and put them in baggies and put them in a tote or a box underneath the table. I think that I'm going to have to find something cooler to do. I got something that was really, really cool that Papa Trip 3D printed for me for the F1 cars.
Did you get the track?
Yes.
I need to talk to him about that. I can't get, it's in different segments. Each segment holds 2 cars.
Yes.
And I can't get the segment to fit on the printing tray because you have to have what's called a priming tower where it changes colors. It has to go over to a location and eject all the old color.
Yeah.
And my slicer won't let the priming tower fit correctly. And I want to do the same thing because I want to hang them right here.
I see. I thought about, how there's like the slats in the middle right here.
Yeah.
I thought about drilling it and putting them going down there, but I don't want to do it just because I don't think that's going to be very good looking. Walker said, then someone posted a preview pic on Discord. Discord, if you're on the Panzer Brick Lab Discord, they do post on there. DRC says, y'all waiting to see the full thing. YOLO said, I just bought an Ollie the Dragon statue. I'm not sure. Do I know what Ollie the Dragon is? What is Ollie? I know what Figment the Dragon is. I don't know what Ollie the Dragon is. Walker said they had it at Tank Fest and someone shared a picture of it today. DRC said, yeah, waiting to see the full thing. YOLO said, my wallet is crying, but at least it's my birthday. Well, happy birthday. Is it today? Eric said, I've got a bunch of new crates and early war stuff I'm working on for the wave as well. Walker said, no about something else. The Brickmania Discord. Oh, I'm not a part of the Brickmania Discord, so I have no idea what gets put in there. I am not sure of that. Eric said everything will work with your upcoming unlock. Well, I you know, if you see the orders that I place, I never just get a vehicle. I've got a ton of tank shells and other stuff that I can use from the last mock on this too. There's going to be a lot of custom components in this. Yellow said yesterday he is 27 now. Well, happy late birthday.
Those were the days.
The Halo Warthog BKM is releasing tomorrow. I didn't know they were releasing a Warthog. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Something ain't right. Boy, those were the days, weren't they?
What, we were 27?
I do not see Brickmania releasing a Warthog.
Order 66 is in the house.
Oh, in their email they hinted at it. Porter said, how are you guys doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. We've been like busy and not busy at the same time at work. It's nothing too crazy. We went to a football game Saturday, and I have another football game that we're going to tomorrow. We get to watch.
We're going to the Wake Kansas State game.
Ironically, I get to see the team get beat.
They want to go see Wake lose their ass.
Oh, you know what? That's right. I haven't been on since Friday. Ask Tori what happened to all that crap she was talking with Dallas.
Yeah, we didn't get to finish that game, if you know.
No, y'all finished it. Y'all lost.
We never played the fourth quarter.
It doesn't matter. Y'all lost.
We were keeping right
They
up
were
there with y'all.
holding all their strength for that fourth quarter, Richard.
Yeah.
They wanted to finish strong.
The Panthers say the same thing
I just
every
think
year.
we didn't finish. I really would have liked to have 4 quarters in that one. But
Well,
anyway,
I mean, that's just another quarter of y'all getting beat.
maybe not. Maybe not.
Yellow said, I shared some Halo stuff, and Dan, I didn't know they had plans for Halo stuff. I've been talking to a guy that does some really cool designs of a bunch of the vehicles. I've been trying to buy the instructions off of him, but he will not make them. Walker said that they love NC State.
Well, good.
Gene's whole family.
I had no news of them coming out with the Warthog. But that's just me. I mean, you figure something that was like that, they would be doing more than a hint. They would be talking about the drop. That way they get more people in. Oh, I see it now, what you're saying. Top secret coming soon.
See, you weren't informed because it was top secret.
No, I got the email, but I thought they had posted it on like Instagram or something. One of the things I have been doing is getting rid of some of these Brickmania tanks. So if anybody would like any for cheap, I have a ton of them I'm trying to get rid of. I've sold like, I think 10 already.
I think
So
Tori's ready to transition. I think Tori's ready to transition from botanicals to tanks.
Really?
Say that.
I'll sell them to you for cheap.
No, and I'd just break them apart and you'd cry.
I wouldn't cry. They wouldn't be mine. They'd be yours. Plus, once you buy them, I don't care what you do with them. I'll make sure to bring them to work tomorrow so you can come get them. I'll just tell you the price after you take them.
You make it sound so attractive to her.
I just gotta get out of bed early so I can get everything done and head right over.
Y'all should.
Not.
Cascadia said, I already have a Lego Warthog, so I will not be buying the Brickmania one. I don't want to know how much that Brickmania one costs.
Or
I'm interested to see it, though. Yellow said, I got to start showing up to these lives. I've missed so much. You have missed a lot. And this week, you're not even getting like the full effect because we have no guest and I'm not going to say his name. Don't give him that much attention, but we have somebody missing. Somebody just had to have an anniversary tonight. Out of all nights, he had to pick tonight to have an anniversary. Ain't that something? I don't know. There's a bunch of people that have done a like custom 3D printed style of a Master Chief armor. I know that Eclipse Graphics has the Marines, and I think they have a Master Chief too. I know I've got all of their weapons. Walker said, yeah, that's what will be hard to deal with. I'll probably cry when I see it. Panzer said, wow, choosing your partner over Lego. Can't believe this. I know. Everybody go message George and be like, why aren't you on the show? Yeah, Brick Tactical has one too. All the weapons that I got, though, if you want to see them, you need to hit me up and I'll show you a picture of them. The ones you get from Eclipse Graphics are much nicer.
Richard, George is in Hawaii, and I don't think they have internet in Hawaii.
Wait,
George is
he
not
really
in
took
Hawaii.
his wife on anniversary
I thought he
to
was.
Hawaii?
No,
He said he was going.
George is not in Hawaii. At least I don't think he is. It's not what the restaurant he told me. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Then they must have moved to USS Arizona that he was talking about going to see.
The restaurant that he told me, there's a bunch of locations, and most of them are in Florida. There's one in Texas. There's one in Indiana. There's one in Nevada. There's one in Missouri. And there's one in Philadelphia. I do not think George is in Hawaii. What is going on? Flaming Brick Studios is in the house. We got no more. Mr. Harold is in the house. So I don't have any of the ones from Brick Arms, Cascadia. YOLO said next year my minifig scale memorial will be on display for a year. Don't go to Hawaii this year. Yeah, I do not think George wants to be down in Hawaii right now.
Yeah, that's true. There is a couple hurricanes over there. Kiku or something like that.
I thought that was in the Atlantic.
Yeah, but it was
No,
going
that's
by
Hawaii.
Hawaii. It's going by Hawaii.
Hawaii's getting like, what was like a tsunami threat?
Mm-hmm.
Where is the hat? I find it really weird that every one of these sets comes with a different hat.
Really for
Not after we just put all this.
for monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of them he's got dark red hair, one of them he's got black hair, one of them's a hat with a handle on it.
I just put together the hat with the handle.
You had an email from somebody
This
today.
morning
Uh-huh.
I was bouncing back and forth from work to that.
Okay.
YOLO
So
said
about-
there's some weird weather going on down there right now.
Yep.
I've never been to Hawaii, but definitely not going to try to go right now. That is for sure. Have y'all been looking at the minifig heads, like prices and stuff, as y'all go?
Yeah, kind of.
What's the most expensive one you came across?
Came across a hair today for $27.
Holy
Yeah, the
crap.
Gandalf here, $27.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Let's go look.
And then, what was the one you put? We didn't have all the pieces, but you had one of them for, and it wasn't cheap either. I forget what it was. We sold instructions for $56.
Which instructions?
The 4x4 Mustang, or
Mustang.
they called it Super Crawler or something.
But it's a Mustang?
4x4 Crawler exclusive.
I was about to say, if it's a Mustang, the reason why they had to buy instructions is because it's broke.
But this one, we were the only one in the U.S. with all four new books.
I need to get y'all my. You said you pay $5 a pound for instructions, right?
No, not even close.
Gene, that's what you had said.
It's kind of like somebody took a Mustang and a Camaro and had a baby. Hey, Richard, here, check this out. This is the one.
EMS said that the Black Pearl releases on the 12th for.
Inside
Inside
VIP.
Yeah. I thought it released Monday for VIP, but I
That's the one.
way,
Right? That's the one right there. It's the one that looks like somebody took a Mustang and a Camaro and had a baby.
it's a Mustang with Camaro stripes.
Yeah. Yeah, the shape of it's more reminiscent of a Mustang, but the
But
stripes are definitely not.
the grill screams Camaro.
Yeah, and the stripe around the grill screams Camaro.
I
But
have.
the one with the wood over the roof screams Mach 1.
I've got to make sure that I get the Black Pearl. So
But, she's right. I think it is the 12th, and that's the last couple days you can get the Genesis.
Sega Genesis.
I don't care about the Genesis. I want the Compass.
Yeah, I'd love to have that, but I'm not buying the Pearl
Why not?
because I've got no need for it. I got no place to put it. So you remember tonight the theme is planes, trains, and automobiles. Nowhere on there does it say boats.
But it doesn't not say boats either.
That is true. It does not. You're right.
So here's a really good basically the best opportunity for everybody to get what they want. I'll buy the Black Pearl with my points and the gift card, and I'll get the Compass. You buy the Black Pearl with the Compass, and since you don't want the Black Pearl, I'll just take it.
Well, that sounds like win-win for everybody except us.
No, you get the Compass. That's what you wanted. You said you wanted the Compass. That way you still get what you want.
Richard, it is so good that you always take care of us. You're
I know.
always
I'm
looking
just-
out for us.
It's what you want. I'm just trying to help.
And you don't know how much we appreciate that.
It sounds like none.
It is the 12th that you can purchase it.
That's Friday.
Thanks, Renee.
That means
Are y'all
tomorrow
getting
night
it?
when I'm leaving that football game,
In tears.
I don't really care who wins. I couldn't name a player on either team, so that one doesn't bother me.
Well, with the new NIL stuff going on, I don't think anybody can name many players.
I know that the whoever number 1 and number 7 is that played Saturday, they're extremely good. But also, a really good player only really looks good because he's up against a sucky player. That's in every sport.
Gotcha.
YOLO said the boat does not float, and it does not. Walker said, Gene, are you going to get the new train from season 8 of Bricklink Designer Program?
Yep.
EMS said, when you said the 15th, I went to Lego chat to see if it had changed from the 12th, and they confirmed it the 12th. Yes, we are. Pete says it is his. Emily says it's hers. I think it needs to be mine. Once again, y'all can all 3 buy one.
Yeah, then we can get one of the compasses from them.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
I think technically I should probably bank. Does the compass come out for sure?
Oh yeah. What's the other stuff?
Like, are we pretty positive the compass drops the 12th also?
I think so.
I would check that because
Oh no, I think
gift?
I think the Sega Genesis is the gift with purchase until
Right.
release date.
No, well, that's the thing though. But the compass is only with the pearl.
Right. But what I'm saying is I think that
hey Renee, check it out. Check it out and see. Does the does the compass come with it on
He
Monday?
says yes. It says on the page.
Okay, good. Okay, you're
Look
good
at that.
then.
We got everybody just fact checking us. We got this is
That's
going to be
good.
at the end of the year. This will be the most informative show about nothing.
About nothing. Come on, it's important stuff. You need to know that you're getting the compass on Monday Sunday night when you order it.
yes, that's the train you're talking about.
Yeah, that's cool.
We'll definitely have that one.
Yeah.
Are y'all are getting the Bricklink designer sets?
Yeah.
Well, this is Series 8. It's not even been released yet.
Is that the one with the prospect?
With the what?
The
Figure.
gold mine?
Hold on. Oh.
It's the train that it's the
Yeah,
dark
but
blue
I'm saying
and yellow.
is one of the Bricklink sets the gold mine?
Oh,
Look. That's you, boo.
not in Series 8.
That's all that's there? Oh, the top. Only 5 left. Okay, good.
All right. The privateer frigate is in 7. That's the one I liked in that one,
We don't need it.
which is way better than Black Pearl.
Joke's on you.
He had to throw that in. He was side-eyeing me.
I know.
No, the gold mine's in Series 6. It's available now.
$229.99.
$299. $299.
I think I want that, but I'm not positive.
The one I want out of that one is the off-road adventure.
It's pretty cool. You had to change the color.
I know, and it doesn't look like a Bronco at all. Looks like a Toyota FJ that's 40 years old.
Black hair and doesn't go camping in tent.
YOLO asks if we're going to get the case for it. That their local store has one in a case, and the case looks really good.
That was the only good one there. It wasn't worth the money.
I know that Wicked Brick will drop a case, but I'll be honest with you, Wicked Brick, for the price of their cases, I understand they're good cases, but I just can't fathom spending that much.
I think we've got three trains to build.
Yeah.
Gold Mine goes on sale in 25 days.
So Walker, we have 3 trains to build to put on down in the train room downstairs. We have Oriental Express, the Harry Potter, and the Bricklink Series 4 Wild West.
I think that's it. Yeah, there's Oriental Express.
I may buy the big one-piece set when I buy the ship, the Barati.
Yeah.
I may buy that when I buy the Pearl.
What?
Let's see something.
And that's the one I was asking if you had. I know we didn't use the Barati. When it's too big to go with what we're doing.
Especially since I ain't got to waste any money on the wonderful $1,000 cheese wheel. By the way, I want to bring something up tonight. I know Gene has no social media. Like, he doesn't get on and really look at things, especially in the Lego world like that.
The problem with that, Richard, now let's be full disclosure here. The problem with that is I can't find where on MySpace the Lego stuff is.
Exactly. It's a problem. Flickr does not upload photos anymore, and it just confuses Gene. But I wanted to talk about something that I don't know if Gene knows about this, but it's going to be, I don't think he does, and me citing him on it is going to be I guess a very, very honest answer. But what the heck is up with everybody bashing land members about this stupid Death Star? Like, they are...
I think it's stupid.
The Death Star, we get it, okay? The set sucks. It's not what we wanted. It's what somebody at Lego wanted. But guess what? Every time y'all idiots complain about a Star Wars set and then go buy a Star Wars set, you're doing nothing but feeding the monster. If you want good quality sets and you want themes, buy Harry Potter, buy One Piece, buy the freaking Black Pearl, buy stuff that actually looks like it holds their value. And just because a land member gets a free set, quit bashing them. That's part of their job. You have the ability to be on land. You have the ability to apply for it if you want. And if they were to send you that $1,000 set, you would more than likely have a different opinion.
So, Richard, I'm gonna address that. There was another well-known stream that happens on Sunday mornings. I don't know if he wants me to mention it or not, but they had a theme that was going to be a continuation of the week before this week. And the entire 2/3 of the beginning of the show was all about that stupid Death Star. And the point that was being wrongly made is that the land members get that set for free. They do not get it for free. They get it by promising to invest their time in building it and doing a review on it.
Well, they also don't. So a lot of people don't know this. Land members have basically a land member gets X amount of money per year for each to spend on a set. They don't get every single set that comes out. They have to basically allocate themselves to get that set, and then they have to promise to do videos on it. Gene is right. They have the option to do that.
Freaking job. You get paid for doing the job, you know?
Yeah.
It's just they're paid in Lego, not in dollars.
If you don't like the fact that they do a review, by God, unfollow them. But everybody quit talking shit about them. You have make just as much sense talking shit about a land member for doing technically their job. You might as well go to Walmart and start bitching at the guy that's stocking the shelves.
No, that would be Target.
It doesn't matter that they are getting it for free or not. I joke. I am not a land member supporter. Not because I think it's stupid that people are out there getting sets for free, blah, blah, blah. I just wish that they would be able to showcase more of what Lego actually has the ability to do versus them building sets. That's me.
Right.
But I fully understand why people do not like the set. I get it. Do the land members like the set? Probably not. Are they gaslighting it or whatever you want to call it? to show that it's a really cool set because they got it for free? Maybe. But what does it matter at the end of the day? You watching their content to make the bitch about it are part of the problem.
It's out now? Not yet. Renee's excited about it.
I don't like it. I honestly don't. That's just me. The thing that I don't like about it is it's a big diorama set. Do I think that there's some cool things about it? Yes. Do I think that it is worth $1,000? No. There's a lot of stuff that you have to realize. If you want to get information, watch some of these people's reviews about it, and they'll tell you, like, it is not considered a master builder series. It is considered a UCS series. So technically, from all the previous history, the master builder series are things kind of like the Mos Eisley Cantina, which all have playability. This is not being sold as that because I don't think that they, even though it does have a lot of functions, are selling it to be like a played with set. It is more of a display.
But it's a single-sided display, and that's something I think it was Danny Bob said. She did a good job of, she did a review, but then she addressed the fact that yes, it's flat on the back. If it wasn't flat on the back, you couldn't, post it. You couldn't display it against a wall. It'd be sticking out too far.
Does
it look stupid from the back? Probably, because it was designed for that back to be against a wall.
I do not think that the LAN program is the best thing in the world, but just I don't understand hating somebody for doing essentially their job.
Cool and Luke says, "What's up, people?"
Brick Gunner said if they really cared about lowering the price, they would stop buying them. Exactly. Yellow said, did y'all know you can toss Palpatine off the side of the top of the Death Star and he'll fall all the way down through the hole in the bottom of the $1,000 set? Yellow said, can you sign up? You can sign up to get every set from a wave sent to you. It's called becoming a distributor. LOL. Yellow said, if I didn't watch Duck Brick's review, I would not know about the cool parts of the new Death Star. Yeah, I watched a couple people's reviews. I am not like crazy familiar with it. I understand that Lego, a lot of people go Lego for size. They go for playability. There's some that go for like displayness. If it's a Star Wars set, a lot of the things that draw me in to buy it are the like exclusive style minifigs or what it's going to look like being displayed. That really doesn't do it for me. I'm one of the few people, and I think I'm the only one that may think this. I think the Death Star 2 is still the best Death Star set. I understand it has no playability, but the way that it looks when it's displayed is much better. EMS says that's what she likes about it is it's easily displayable.
Are you going to get the Christmas Star Wars, the little walking dude?
The gingerbread walker?
Yeah.
Yes. The AT-AT is my favorite vehicle. That is what I will be.
That is the only Star Wars that I've considered getting for the house just to shove it into Tori's Christmas decorations for the hell of it.
That's a pretty cool spin on the Star Wars set. I think that they had so much success with the X-Wing that they did as the Christmas gift. I think from here on out, we're going to see a Christmas Star Wars set every year.
They always had the Advent.
Yeah, but the Advent was really kind of, you're just buying same characters with different sweaters on.
True. That is true.
I save my money every year, and I don't buy the Advent calendar. I wait for Gene and Tori to buy it and then put all the figs up. And I buy like the 2 out of the 5 figs that I want.
It's like, who is he talking about?
Cool Han said, everybody go like the stream. Nevin said, so Charlie Kirk happened. That did happen, and it sucks that someone died, but that is something that I am not getting into on this stream.
Thank you.
Good job.
This is a political free zone. I don't care what your belief is, if that's your belief. Good for you.
So I think I'm giving up the Willy Wonka chocolate factory because I want the Christmas tree.
So you're not getting the Willy Wonka because you're getting the Christmas tree?
Because I saw the Christmas tree came out, or it's going to come out on October 4th. And
How
I'd
much-
rather have that. I can't afford both.
How much is that though? Because I've seen that is like crazily priced.
Yeah, $3.99 I think is what it was, wasn't it, Gene? Something like that.
Yeah, for 19 inches tall.
For 19 inches tall, but it has over 3,000 pieces.
Because I've seen like in Canadian money, it's like $399.
Yeah.
The Willy Wonka set is a cool set. The problem that I have with it is it's not detailed enough. I'm not gonna lie, there is some minifigs, especially the Oompa Loompas, that I really want. I thought about buying that set and displaying it and then taking the figs out and doing whatever with the pieces. I will more than likely be waiting for that to get on Bricklink, wait for it to lose the hype, and then I will be probably buying the figs off of Bricklink.
There you go.
So Tori, if you would like to buy that set to build it, I will sign a contract, do whatever, I promise y'all that I'll buy the figs whenever y'all are done with it.
I gotta pay the initial thing, and then I can't get Christmas tree.
Well, that's to do with your supplier and employer.
The boss.
Tell him to
Christmas
send you.
tree is $329.
Well, see, you might have done a $329 worth of bonus money this year.
Me, I don't get bonus money.
You don't get bonuses?
I don't get bonus.
Gene.
Nope.
So all those people that are watching the show, if you want Tori to get a bonus,
Start a GoFundMe for me.
go to Camel City Brick House.
I was picking with ARM, so Panzer Brick Labs and me were joking. I have had a plethora of people, especially Papa Trip, that really, really want me to go to Chicago. And Haley has no care to go. So if I go, it's just going to be me. Me and Arm talked about going. There's a couple other people that I've talked about like going. And I made the joke. I was like, if y'all really want me to go to Chicago that bad, y'all should all start a GoFundMe and pay me to go, because everybody I know that wants me to go tries to break it down and explain to me that it's not that much money. Trip has even went so far as to offer me a ride up there and back.
Well, if we go, you can ride with us.
Yeah, but I know y'all aren't going to go.
If we go, we'll spend part of the time at the show and a lot of the time touring
Lloyd Wright's. Yep.
and going to, what's that pizza place we love up there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Down by the
It's
hotel.
right near Frank Lloyd Wright's home.
Yeah, you know what it's called.
Oh,
You'll look it up. You'll find it.
I'll find it. All I'll do is look at my past pictures and they'll pop up.
EMS.
Break Gunner
will
said
be-
they just put some sweater on the character each time, but slightly alter it with the characters' faces. That, or they alter the print that's on the ugly sweater. Trevor said, I think it's a weird marketing target in their car. To me, UCS sets are usually the large display sets with not many play features. And for this to have all the open spots and play features, it doesn't feel like a UCS set, but it's so big and expensive to be a play set. I agree with that 100%. It's just, I don't know what Lego went after with it. Like I said, I don't necessarily hate it. It's not for me. Everyone knows me that watches the stream. I talked about it for the longest time. I have the money set aside. I was going to use the points, use the gift cards, and buy the Death Star, but I was going to hold off until I seen it. I saw it. It's not something I care about. I would much rather have in my possession the Black Pearl than that Death Star. Arm said, I would actually appreciate a GoFundMe. Travel is awful driving 15 hours. Yes. You could pay a chauffeur for me. I think the Death Star should have been a Master Builder series set. Yeah, that's the big, I guess, the big debate there. Tron Brix says, howdy all. Eric's talking about riding the train from New York to Chicago with your tanks. That's the only way to go. Yeah, flying is not going to be the best of interest for Lego sets or Lego whatever. Brick Gunner says just make a Lego sweater. I think you should make a Lego sweater out of all of the Lego sweaters, and then you will be like the swag master. I don't think anybody could tell you anything if you have a Lego sweater that's made out of Lego sweaters.
Charlie, what you doing? This out here.
It's Paul.
Cascadia said if it goes for sale for 40% off or more, I might consider getting it. I'm sure it would be a fun one to build and play with, even though I'm almost 30. 40%, I would buy that.
Oh God, he's almost 30. He's ancient.
I know. Jesus. I would, if $40, I would buy that set.
Age has nothing to do with Legos.
Yeah, Eric said same thing. Save some points for the Death Star not pulling the trigger. Can I use my Lego points on Panzer Brick Lab's website?
In Cascadia, for the record, I've got socks older than 30.
Unfortunately.
That's just because you refuse to buy new clothes.
That is true. That is true. He finally has to buy some because I start throwing them out and the holes take over.
That's mean.
Oh, well, that's life.
Just when I get free aeration in the socks.
Yep. Just when he starts getting air conditioning in his socks. Disappear they are.
Cascadia said, I wish I was young as you guys. Look at that. He's trying to win discounts at Bricklink stores.
It works for me.
Well, there you go. Tell Tori she looks young and Gene gives you free discounts.
He just can't see all the gray because I'm off camera.
The camera displays it as glare.
Camera ads.
Brick Gunner said out of the nets with the 1x1 plates. We should set up a VIP system somehow and you can get points too. A lot of things are trying to go that way. I know like every website now that you buy anything from has some type of points. A lot of the websites that I buy stuff from are on shop.com. And shop.com does this thing where they give you like cash to use, but it expires over a certain amount of time. They just sent me an email yesterday and I had like $7 that expired. I know, of course, everybody knows Lego gives points. I will say that there is a website that I ordered some figs from yesterday, and they give points. I ordered from the No website. Cascadia said TMC has a good VIP reward system. Convert them by paying for our Pricker Wall orders. That could be worked out somehow, but I actually have never used any of my points to buy a Pick a Brick order. I've only used them to buy sets. We'll call it Panzer Brick points. I mean, call them tank shells, Panzer shells. Yeah, that was the No site. I did order I ordered like 20 minifigs from the No site the other day.
And why are you buying minifigs? Aren't you kind of like cleaning up a basement or something?
I am, but when they have stuff in stock that you're going to need for future mocks,
Oh, well, that's true. Okay. I'll let you slide.
You got to do it. Because if you don't do it now, you're going to do it. Later, it'll be too late. And until Bricklink starts allowing Camel City to sell any type of military figures.
I'll bring that up in the management meeting Monday.
All right. Glad you listen to your customers. I did get I bought something for the first time that I've never bought one in my life. But I saw an opportunity. I bought my first record and it came in today. I don't have a record player and I have no intentions of opening it, but I bought my first record.
For the vinyl, that's what they're called, vinyl.
I guess.
Yeah, we've thrown a bunch of those in.
No, we didn't throw them away. Jason took them.
Oh, Jason took them?
Pretty much. Or he's going to when he comes over Thanksgiving. Or when he goes back
How
to
the
Christmas.
Lego games have the studs and we'll call them shells. Exactly. Whenever you post it, like buy an order, you need to have like animation of the studs going up to their order.
Said holler kitchen.
But it just being shells loaded into like a tank barrel or something. You get Panzer Brick Labs rank pins for how many tanks you have. Sell Brickmania tanks to get the tank buster patch. Well, after today, then I should get a tank buster patch. DRC, I listen to metal, and over the years there's a lot of bands that I'm not very like sentimental person, but there's a lot of bands that I've listened to for a very long time, and they didn't necessarily get me out of like a deep dark place or anything else, but a band that I will always have love for and care a lot for is Slipknot. And Slipknot released their 25th anniversary. I don't know. There's like 2 records, 4 sides, and then it has like this special artwork that it came with and everything else. And they came out with the 20th year anniversary 5 years ago, and I did not grab it, and it sold out pretty quick. And I got a notification that this one was going to be for sale, and I got it. I will never listen to it. It's probably not going to be worth a crazy amount of money or anything for that matter. But it was the one thing that I went out on a limb and bought. I like that idea though. I think we should come up with a point system. That'd be cool. Gene, did you build these sets or did you just use them for the inventory?
I only inventoried the one.
Oh, you didn't get all the sets?
I've got them. We're going to do one Wednesday night. We're going to do 3 of the one-piece sets. I'm going to do the big one, the ship, and she's going to do the other 2 that night.
We got 3 in here, and the ship's in
Oh,
here.
so we got 4.
We got 4, and I have 2 brick
Okay,
heads
then
I
we'll
just
do-
did.
We'll do 2 and 2. She did the brick heads already. I tell you, that ship is the longest inventory I've ever dealt with.
What do you mean?
Because it's a new series. All of the catalog administrators have a different opinion of how to describe the minifigs, and they released so many different minifigs. So many different copies of the same minifig. So now you got to describe each one differently, and I finally got approval of all the minifigs for the boat set this morning. And it's been out for 5 weeks. So now,
Eric said, do what?
now it's just waiting on final approval of the whole inventory now that the minifigs are done.
Eric says finished death metal ? And it just depends. I know that they're a joke band, but Fin Troll is pretty funny to listen to. I know that it isn't technically finished, but Amon Amarth is like Viking metal. Children of Bodom, I've listened to a lot. It just depends on what you exactly consider finished metal. There's some like you start getting into like some of the like black metal stuff. That's such like horrible quality that I can't listen to it. What so you inventoried those sets, and just because everything's new, you got to wait on everybody to agree to figure out what should be called what. What does the normal process like that take?
Well, it depends. The two brick heads took 3 days to get them inventoried and get them approved. And that was with 3 printed parts in one and 2 or 3 in the other one.
Remember you took something off and then.
So I mean that wasn't bad. But then all the other sets, there were people that have never done it before that were trying to help out this time, and I'll use help out with air quotes. I couldn't even enter the minifigures for my set because somebody had reserved them to do the inventory. And it was somebody that had never done it before. So it just drug on and on and on. Finally, they got in touch with me like a week ago and said, "Can you do these?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've already got the pictures done." And so I went back and forth with a dude named Paul this morning, one of the catalog administrators. And we got all of the minifigs approved, all the custom pieces approved. And it's a step-by-step process. So, for example, let me go.
Very tedious.
It's tedious.
And when you want to build something, it takes forever because you can't build it till it's approved.
Colton said that he finally framed my today I finally framed my Revenge of the Sith poster that I got back in May. I have a Revenge of the Sith and a Episode 1 Phantom Menace poster that is like, they're pretty big. They're movie size or movie theater size. I won them at an auction back when the Phantom Menace came out for the 20th year anniversary. But one of the things I did get, so I have yet to take anything out of the box that I bought stuff from Brick Fair, and I finally did it yesterday. I totally forgot that one of the things I got was this.
What is it? Oh, sorry.
Thought this was pretty cool. It's the 20th anniversary of Clone Wars. It's like this.
Oh, it's holographic.
No, it just has like this like 3D look to it. It's not lenticular, but it's like printed on this like acrylic piece, and it's printed on the back of it, so it makes it look like it's really deep. I don't know. It's really cool looking. I found that. I found apparently I had bought one of the sets that's put up on a shelf over here, but I had bought one of the old UFO sets, and I did not know that it was new in box still, and it is.
Okay, so Richard, the example I was going to give you, if you look at USOP, there's 2 different USOPs entered in inventory right now. One of them's got a dark green bandana. One of them's got a coral bandana, and they're dual molded since they're dual molded, they're two completely different part numbers. And then the USOP I did was the coral bandana. It's brand new legs, obviously, which I got those listed, geez, I don't know, a month ago. But then the torso, somebody else was working on it. And that torso is comprised of a new torso, a solid color arm that's the new sienna color on the left, on the right, and then a sienna colored arm on the left with a white striped wristband.
Yeah, that's the one that came in this set.
Yeah, and so that I had to take pictures and describe that arm, wait on it to be approved, then bundle it with the other arm, and then wait on the torso to be approved so I could bundle the arms under the torso. And then the hands are sienna colored, which is a new color for the hands. So I had to get that approved. I mean, there's like 8 steps just for that one torso this time.
Yolo said he needs more posters. Trevor said that he has the original theater posters from 1989 Batman still in the tube. He needs to frame them. Those are really cool, but it's hard to find a frame for it. Haley, I think last year or maybe the year before that for Christmas, wanted to do me a favor and find frames for all the old Lego posters that I had. And a lot of that stuff is just, you have to do like custom frames for it. And then you have to come to the, thought of, is it really worth putting a $5 poster into a $50 frame? One of the coolest posters that Haley bought me, I've joked for a while about getting it as a tattoo. Everyone knows I love going to Disney. Disney is like me and my wife's thing. We don't have kids, but every year we go for like a week. One of my favorite rides plus is I think the lore behind it, everything to do with it. The movies they've come out with aren't that great. Some of them, they're a lot better than the other ones, but is the Haunted Mansion. And when you get in the Haunted Mansion, there is a room that you go in, and it shows these posters. And the posters all show something going on. Well, as the room stretches, you realize that like they change, kind of like there's a girl with an umbrella walking a tightrope. But as the room stretches, you realize that she's actually got like an alligator under the water. She bought me those, and we have those come with like they're made like circus posters. So they're fabric, and they have like a wooden dowel through the top and bottom, and they've got like a rope thing to hang them with. Those are pretty cool, but I think those would look cool in frames. That's crazy that you bought that much of a frame for that team.
Has that been approved? Or are you doing it?
Haley said she hates those posters. Can't find frames for them. I'm curious to see how the second Walt Disney animatronic will turn out. I'm not sure. They're down there right now. They're doing a whole bunch of construction to turn Magic Kingdom into some new ways. I don't exactly get why they're doing it. I know that there's a team that goes through that's a lot more smarter than I am in that scenario. I know they're adding a car section of forgot what it's called, but they're doing it over in Hollywood Studios near the Aerosmith ride. I know they got rid of the Muppets. There's a bunch of changes coming, which that place is always going to change just because that's what keeps new people coming. My favorite thing there will always be Pirates of the Caribbean, though. Yeah, Carousel of Progress is still, I think, there right now. Trevor said he's got the Green Bay Packers thing ownership plank in a frame that cost him $180, but he has neither one of his degrees framed.
Priorities.
Haley
Gotcha.
says that her notary isn't in a frame; it's just in a page protector. That's crazy. I've got Pokemon cards upstairs in better like sleeves and holders than y'all have. Something that y'all spent a lot of money on. I will say, for people that don't know, I have been consistently collecting Pokemon cards for like the last while. All of like the original series, trying to get full sets, and I am almost I'm I think 30 cards away from having 4 sets complete. Yeah, the comics are another story. Those comics are in some hefty sleeves and packaging. We don't talk about the comics. Yeah, if anyone wants to buy comics, let me know, but just know that they come with a price you're not going to be happy with. Renee said that frames are ridiculous. Emily's baby pics were free, and then we framed one, and that one pic ended up costing us $150. Y'all have got an expensive daughter. Emily needs to start she needs to work harder in the store. She's gonna have to quit school and pretty much work and pay her bills off of a non-salary. Trevor said he's got me $1. $1 will buy you a sniff of the box.
There you go with your OnlyFans selling sniffs.
You just got to do what you got to do nowadays. Money has to be made some way. I told Trevor I would sell him every single Batman comic I have. And he still didn't take me up on it.
Oh, stickers.
You can't give one of the Winnie the Poohs for $1. You'd have to give it to her for free. It's Logan. We like Logan better than we like Trevor. Remember that.
So he has 3 mini.
There you go. Arm got the light gray bevel gears.
I know he's been buying them up. Eventually, the stock will be depleted.
Haley said she was trying to get $1.
Yeah, but you can't get $1 from Logan.
I just got it on order.
It's K today. I will definitely create a point system for you. You'll get 1 point for every $400 you spend.
And you, those points are worth 0.001 cents a piece, right?
We'll do it like Bitcoin.
You have to have 3.5 million to have $1.
Yeah. Trevor said, "Story of my life now. I am no longer Trevor, just Logan's dad." I think they are coming with black bevels, right? Question mark. I saw they were the new parts coming. Gene has some cool parts. I've just banned myself from Bricklink until downstairs is complete. I've held myself pretty well though. I have not purchased anything from Bricklink. It's K today. Since you and Arm are in the chat, what y'all are both kind of like the main people in this video series that I'm doing for the Ross build. What should the next video be? I have some digital stuff kind of explaining the layout, and I have 4 Lego Pick-a-Brick orders that are in a box that I want to show kind of like pieces and why I bought the pieces, like what's the purpose for them, where they're going to go. I have been playing the game. I figured out there is a game style I can go to. It takes about 15 minutes of actually playing, but then I can walk around and do kind of whatever I need to do to take pics. And I've got a bunch of pics that are shared, or not shared, but saved from back in the alley of like the row of houses and behind the houses, that walkway of what's in front of the church, because I was trying to figure out what exact colors I need for the buildings. But do you think that I should post a video about that, or should I wait till I actually start building? Hands of Brick Lab said black bevel gears and dark bluish gray tires, I heard.
That's great.
Got to keep producing Shermans, Eric. Haley said, Dad is Haley's dad, always will still to this day. Yeah, y'all should do this really cool thing where y'all should just release a Sherman every year and add one piece to it and charge a little more.
And Richard's looking for a finder's fee for giving you that suggestion.
I don't need a finder's fee. What I need is I need a Panzer Brick Lab affiliate link. I'm all about supporting them. Them are some two very good guys. Well, I don't know about Eric. Eric's not that good of a guy. Arm's pretty cool. Gunner's really cool. Eric's like there.
Chat between us.
This is another instruction booklet that the colors are just completely off.
They look great on the digital version.
Yeah, but who builds digitally? Those are just weirdos. I would post something like a walkthrough, maybe show some of the areas you are focusing on in the map. I thought about doing that because I can screen record the game, of course. I thought about doing that and posting it like at the start of each video about what I'm going to build next, or the part that I'm going to build. We got Papa Trip in the house saying lurking tonight. Man, Papa came in late where he's missing all the stuff we were talking about him.
And of course he calls out Tori and Haley first.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yep, he's a smart man.
I was going to say he's smart. He's not going to do something dumb.
No, he gave the girls the top billing. Just lurking tonight.
Cascadia said, "I build with digital instructions. Not wrong about me being weird. I build with digital instructions, but I have such like a good idea going into it, and I'll sit there and I'll start building it, and then I realize like how it's frustrating me that I'd rather just build it with the real pieces." And then I end up just wanting to build. And right now, how I'm trying to stop myself from building, that's not the greatest thing. So I'm trying to be good, and I'm trying to hold off.
Which one-piece sets have you already built?
Just the Going Merry and this.
What's this?
The Arlong Park.
Oh, I'm doing the Windmill Village hut.
I was gonna do that after I finish this one.
You have the Buggies and Clown Circus tent?
Yeah, I have all the sets except the brickheads.
Shit, the brickheads.
You're gonna do brickhead.
Yeah, there's only a couple brickheads that I have, and those are I did buy this. The Luke Skywalker pilot. And then I have the 5-pack of the villains.
Oh yeah.
Not the villains, the Revenge of the Sith hero villains.
Yeah, they're probably gonna lose their spot up on the top of mine because I need places for my 2 one-piece brickheads. And my thing is full.
I'm looking. There's a brickhead set that I'm trying to find. It's retired. I'll buy it, and that'll be like the last brickhead set I buy for a while, unless they come out with something else. I've got the Fortnite brickheads, but I don't care nothing about them.
So what is the one that?
Do what?
What is the one you're waiting on? Are you?
I'm looking for the Phantom Menace brickhead set. It's retired now, but for some reason it's cheaper retired than it was when it came out. So
Okay.
I just whenever I get the first thing I'm doing after I finish cleaning this basement is building the PT-109. That is one of the Brickmania sets that I've waited for a very long time to like start getting the pieces for. And as I've been sorting and putting pieces up, I've been like putting stuff in a bag for that. I don't think I'm going to have to spend more than $10-15 to have everything I'm going to need to finish that. And then I'm going to be getting the brickhead set. It's only like $38. And then after that, I will be building the Brick Veteran A10 Warthog. I'm going to be doing those in the midst of, because I normally try to build stuff on Wednesdays while I do this, but there's not very many Lego sets that are coming out that I like. I'll be doing the Black Pearl, and I have 2 small ones of One Piece, but I think I can knock out those 2 small One Piece sets next week. Panzer, well, let me go back up. Panzer said, I don't think you should spoil it too much, but if you want to make a video, maybe show a bird's eye view of the layout and the map from Brick or Battlefield 5. I was trying to think, I was like, Brick Fair V? I build with digital instructions, not wrong about being weird. Panzer said, kind of explain your way through some of the highlights in each section, and it can serve as a record of your thoughts in addition to a showcase of the idea. And It's K today. He said, where is my peace sign? I feel offended. Panzer said, but also let the sections speak for themselves when they get complete if you plan to segment it. Yeah, I'm going to try to, everybody said to start with the church. The buildings are going to be built separate to where they just sit on there. The church is going to be basically the like eye grabber because it's going to be big. I already have the window panels for the church. Cascadia said, I only build with digital instructions. Books are annoying because the pages always want to flip on their own. Plus, with Lego, digital instructions, you can zoom in and rotate the step to get a better look at the parts and such. That is very true. Papa said, Wendy found some old brickheads last week, including Chewie and Han. I found a sealed UCS Naboo Starfighter, but I kept my $1,500 and left it in the wild. That's crazy, Papa. What you probably should have done was bought like the Christmas X-Wing. I don't know if you have one of those or not. That's a pretty neat looking set, though. If you don't have one, you should definitely get it.
Something patio.
Gene?
Yeah.
I'm here.
I know that you didn't bring any, but do you want to see some mocks?
Yeah.
I have 2 that are submitted. One is from a very good friend to the stream. Everyone that follows him is more than likely seen it. But yes, anything like UCS size that's big comes with spiral. It's a spiral bound book. I do not know The Millennium Falcon and the UCS Star Destroyer were both spiral bound books. I don't know about the Venator, and I know that the Death Star 2 was. The UCS AT-AT was not, I don't believe. But let me get this up. All right, Gene, y'all ready?
Yep.
Yep, we are.
Multitasking, sorry.
First, of course, we always go over the Lego sets that have been leaked. This is one of the gift with purchases we're getting for Halloween.
Oh, Tori's going to be all over that.
I like
Get
it.
over there.
Oh, Ghost.
And
Yeah.
it comes with a light up ring.
It's a creator.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The next set that I want to show you, everybody that's out there that's a Speed Champions fan, I just told y'all that I was like a big Disney fan. I don't think y'all understand the hype that I have for this. The F1 cars were cool. I am an F1 fan, not a huge fan, but I am a huge fan of this. This will be the next day one purchase that I could think of.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. That is the best Speed Champions that they have released since the James Bond Aston Martin.
He's cute. He's cute.
The only thing is this is going to be sticker hell. But
Yeah.
this is awesome.
Zoom in on the door again. Oh, it's got printed tires on it.
Yeah, it's got
Those
printed
are all
tires.
stickers.
This piece is printed.
No, it's not. Look at this. You can see the edge of the sticker
Where?
up the top right corner.
This?
Yeah.
There's no
See the
edge right
line
there.
going up
Gene.
it?
That's the rolled piece. That is not a sticker.
Okay.
I hope not.
Look at that.
That right
I'm
there.
almost positive that is a printed piece. Next up, we got the Christmas train. I don't know if, Gene, you've seen this.
Yep.
This brings up something really, really weird.
Tori's already got that in the wish list, I think.
So do you know about this right here?
3D printed.
Yeah. Why?
Lego started 3D printing some parts.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean, I mean, you're getting right into a non-builder type thing, in my opinion.
Well, it's cheaper than having a mold made for a one-off part like that they don't see needing again.
But this technically isn't a one-off part. They already have the mold for this. They could have easily used the train that the minifig sits in, the CMF. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I guess. There was a lot of discussion about it.
I know there's a lot of people that are all over this. I, of course, won't be buying it. Not my style. But there's a ton of people that will.
Yeah, but you know, we pretty much grab all the trains because of the train room downstairs.
Yeah. Brick Gunner says when it rolls, the smoke goes up and down like the limited duck. All from the, you're talking about the, I don't know what they call it, the stack. What is that called on a train?
That would be the smokestack.
Oh, it is called a stack? Hey, look at that. I know something about trains. Panzer said, yeah, the whole idea with the printed part is for them to add functionality and detail that injection molding couldn't achieve. Cascadia said, does Lego 3D print the chassis for the Speed Champion cars? The texture on them feels very weird compared to normal Lego. That, I don't know.
A lot of the new Lego, the texture is weird. It's that new plastic.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's like, you know, I had to take apart most of the bulldozer because something in the gearing was wrong. And
Well,
it's
they designed
really,
it wrong. It wasn't you.
I know, but I wasn't going to blame them. But it's really weird putting it back together. Everything's like looser and slicker.
But that's just Technic parts, though, right?
Well, I mean, that's an example of,
Well, the reason why I ask is like everything here in front of me is pretty same like old school Lego quality. Next up, we have a first mock. This one I saw a friend post. I had to grab it. It goes a little bit what we were talking about earlier. I don't know how many people in the chat are gonna like this or be a fan of this. I would buy this if this was a set though.
oh, I love that.
That is the number one like OG Pokemon. That is Charizard. I love that. I would buy this day one if this is what the Lego set is going to look like.
That's a grown-up version of Charmander.
Yes, Tori is right.
Let's date that one, okay? Sign and date it.
Do
I was
what?
right. I told him, I said, we have to sign and date that I was right on that one. That he looks like a Charmander.
We have already erased that from the database. We have no idea what you're talking about.
Shoot.
Who?
Gene told me that
Well,
anytime Tori's right about something to immediately delete the stream.
Well, it's been good, guys. Sorry.
But I really, really like this. I think this is a really cool design. It's bigger than it looks, especially with that right there alone being 6 bricks high. This is... Tron says it is nice, but I'm not a Pokemon type. But I mean, like even without being a Pokemon like fan,
No, I'm not
the
a
way they've done
Pokemon
this
fan.
head, that I mean, with all those pieces, that's pretty sweet.
I'm not a Pokemon fan. I just like really cool dragon builds.
I'm not a fan of brick built animals, but I like this. I would be behind this. I would put this up behind me. Next up, Sentinel Brix came out with something called the Sands of Fortune. This is a some type of faction player campaign. Not sure. I just thought this was a cool little Mos Eisley build that gave a lot of detail. I love the dewback.
Yeah.
The one thing that I thought was really cool about this build, and I wish this was the only picture, but like when you come down here and you look at like all these accessories that's laying everywhere from all the parts and stuff that's broke. I mean, they just use so many pieces that you're really not sure what to do with. One of the cool things is like this right here is one of the upside down turntables on a 2x2 round brick with a tile underneath it. But when you look away, it has like a sticker around it. That's a really cool use of that part. Same with the speeder bikes being brick built a little differently. They look a lot more smoother, I guess. All the greebling on the side of the building is really cool. What's
the saddle on the dewback? Yeah, see, that's kind of cool.
It's a 4x4 with
really big heads.
Yeah. Well, what I thought was really cool about you're talking about like the saddle with that is this right here, that head piece. Looks like it is also right here.
Oh, it does.
And then this minifig, I'm almost 100% positive has a rubber band around him with it, some type of cape.
Yeah.
That's not what that minifig looks like.
No, not at all.
Next up, I don't know how to say that. I guess Heike makes. This right here is really cool. When I first saw this picture, I was like, that's really cool, but I was going to pass on it because to me, this looks like a render of a digital build. But it is definitely not a render. The way they have all these pieces crammed in here is crazy. I mean, like
thing's
that
huge.
tree. This would be a nightmare to move.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
And like, look at the boat design where he used all the rigid hose.
Through headlight
clip.
bricks.
Yep. Well, I think these are clips, and on the clips also has another clip on the other side that holds the bottom. I think these are the 1x1 with the U clip up top, and that's the 1x1 with the U clip like sideways.
Okay. I thought it was going through the headlight brick.
I thought it was at first, but if you look right here, these panels don't sit flush with this. The
Oh, you're
1x2
right.
slopes they don't sit flush. Even with this right here, this rigid hose being bent for that sail, that's a really easy thing to do and a really cool design. I like how he used the rubber bands to hold the rigid hose around the pillars. I thought that gave a really cool detail. I wanted to go back. Where's that? Here. So you see how massive this is. Because that's that boat.
Yeah, that's huge.
And I'm not sure if this is from some type of video game or something. One of the other things I thought was really cool is if you look in this design, it looks like the hands are coming out of the rocks to hold the mountain up.
I didn't even pick up on that. You're right.
I was trying to see if he had the pictures of like the other side of the build, and he does not. This is the main one that I was talking about. Everybody knows who Battlefield Brix is. Gene, your parts are used in this build. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Do you know what this build is?
Nope.
He named this build Fortunate Son Intensifies. We got Vietnam.
And it is green.
It is green. Of course, being Battlefield, the whole display is really cool, but he always takes these action shots. These action shots really, you get to see how talented he is. These things are great. All of that, like, I'm going to call it brick-built book bag. They're knapsacks. Those are crazy. Like, I would have never thought of doing that
Just
at all.
rolled up paper for the sleeping pads.
No, they're capes. So I did it with the tanks. I'm guessing he cut them. But like, look at that right there.
That's ridiculous.
And of course, you got the soldiers.
That hut's awesome.
Yeah. I love how those three things right there are holding up that helicopter. Those bar pieces, and not only that, they're connected together with other bar pieces. I don't know how that's doing it, because so I am getting the Stuka from Panzer Brick Labs will be used in the build. I have been toying with something that I think weighs a little bit more, and I've been trying to figure out a way to hold this thing at an angle, and I could never do that with it. How he has this is like ingenious to me, but it works, and it would scare me to death. There you go, Gene. There's a better shot of the.
Well,
It's
cool.
a 1x2 plate and a 1x2 tile. The rubber band running in between it and wrapped around his arms and like X crossed, and then with the gun and the knapsacks X cross on top of it.
Whose legs are those?
I mean, he's even got a watch on. This minifig right here, I am not sure. That may be Brickmania. I'm not positive.
Those are pretty detailed legs.
That might be minifig code too, because that's Vietnam.
That one's pretty detailed.
Did you catch this?
Broken leg.
Yeah.
That
And then the rocket shot.
is a cool view of it.
Yeah.
He does such a good job with the photography.
I thought this was really cool though. And even the arms have like the tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Register myself here.
But once again, he kills it.
And even though we're not on the hot dog scale anymore, he gets 10 hot dogs.
That is all I brought for this week.
Corey said he's gonna get fat eating 10 hot dogs.
I had 2 last weekend.
People have said that they want me to bring the hot dogs back, but I don't know how to do it and make it fun because I felt like those things that I was posted were just like boring. I wish that I had like 2 weeks off of work where I could sit down here and do a whole bunch of animation and come up with some stuff, but I don't. Sandwich Jones is in the house. The Lego Sith Empire is in the house and says, hello, guys. What is going on, man?
So I heard you talking about the Pokemon cards and stuff. Well, my son and Jason both have Pokemon cards someplace in this house.
Jason does.
That's what he said. He came looking for them. Brandon came looking for them. Couldn't find them. And I said, well, I know where Brandon's are. They're underneath the stairs of the, down underneath by the picture of them.
Noted.
And so, but we have a big old stuffed Charmander. We have Pikachu stuff. We have all, because Brandon was big time Pokemon.
So when
But
can I
his-
come back? When can I come back over?
Well, I got to find them because Brandon said, he goes, I really want to find them, Mom. And I'm like, well, you're going to have to help me move some stuff in order to find them, Brandon. Of course, that's like a child I don't ever see anymore. So, you know, who knows?
So if I come over and help move stuff, do I get to keep them with when we find them?
I would assume if I'd probably, you'd have to do it with Brandon here. I'm not going to get in trouble, but.
Boy, she backpedaled that one real fast.
I know she really did. She was about to say yes, and then
And then I'm like, well, it'd be nice to have somebody help pull that stuff out to get to him. But then I'm like, oh, but Brandon would be pissed big time if I gave him away.
I'm
Yeah.
going to a card show at the end of this month with another buddy that's in the Lego community. And my goal is to finish off the collection there because most of the stuff I own or most of the stuff I need is not the expensive, hard to find stuff. It's just the stuff that I don't feel like ordering one of off of eBay for, $4 and then paying $4 to ship it.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. But it was just funny how both boys within like a couple months are both looking for their Pokemon stuff.
Cascadia said I should have showed the AT-AT mock with the hurt knee. Have you seen that, Gene?
Huh.
I need to let me do this one. Let me go to Instagram and pull it up. This has to be my favorite thing I think I've seen at any convention that's been posted this year. All right, I'm going to go forward a reel. All right, watch this. You've seen Family Guy before, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know when Family Guy, whenever Peter falls, hits his knee, and then he starts going like over and over?
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh, there's the meme.
That's good.
I thought that was one of the coolest things. And the fact that they included the Yeti.
Yeah.
I seen it like 4 or
Yeah.
5 times, and then like Cascadia posted it, and then like Beyond the Bricks posted it. So I'm glad that guy got a lot of attention because he definitely needed it. Empire said that it's going. He's working on his mock while watching. What kind of mock are you building, man? I wish I was building mocks, but I'm still punishing myself,
No, you're cleaning your basement.
aka punishing myself. I'll enjoy it when it's done. It's just going to be a process.
It is a process, and it does take time. I can tell you that.
And then I have to discipline myself to when it's clean, not to let it get like this again.
Good luck with that.
I know.
I'm good at that
What?
because I just go to work and come home and it's magically clean again. I don't know how it happens, but
Tori, if I left you the key to my house and
I would get totally distracted because Vader would want me to sit down and love on him for hours.
so what if I took Vader with me?
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't think that would work. But it would be a good try.
That Blacktron ship is absolutely cool. There's a bunch of people that have been doing some really cool Blacktron, like old school space stuff. Empire set a Sith temple on, what is that, Corbin? Carabin? From the Old Republic. Once finished, it will be my biggest mock. Well, you need to send some pictures in so we can show it off. We always like to do that. Anybody that builds anything, including digital, we've showed Cascadia stuff off before. Send it in. We will show it off. We like seeing other people's. Plus, it prevents me from having to scour the internet to find stuff that other people might have already seen. Can I get this last step built in the next 13 minutes?
Probably. My guess is yes.
Yeah, it's not that
Tori's
many.
optimistic.
Do what?
Tori's optimistic.
It's not me building it, so you should be able to finish it.
Yeah. She said it's not her building it, so you should be able to finish it.
Yeah. I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to take my time and get it done. Tron said, if I recall, the Elephant Knight or Flicker made one of the largest Blacktron ships to date many years ago. There is a guy in my lug that goes by the name Haas. He has a really big Blacktron ship. He just won Best Lighted Mock at Brick Fair, Virginia with his Blacktron drilling rig. He's a cool guy. Gene, are y'all close enough to the stadium where y'all can hear the fireworks?
Yeah.
We can hear fireworks. Can't hear the game, but we can.
Baseball stadium, yeah.
No, the Wake Forest football
Oh,
stadium.
no.
Not that one.
Do they shoot off fireworks when they lose?
I don't know. They shot a bunch off during that Western Carolina game.
Well, the only reason they played Western Carolina is because West Forsyth High School wasn't available.
Well,
they're about the same player level.
Well, we beat them when we, I think when we left, the score was still up by 30. So
You got fireworks at your Eagles game. It's called lightning.
no, you're not hearing lightning. You're hearing your players get tackled every play.
Come on, I was being nice, Richard. I was being nice.
So was I. You want me to say something mean about him? Uh-oh, George Hicks says, just jumping in. See y'all again in a few weeks. George, you're not going
Where
to
are you
Hawaii.
at?
Yeah, where you at? Don't go. Don't
Where is you is, George?
shoot.
They're trying to tell me that you said you were going to Hawaii. But
And I'm wondering why I wasn't allowed to be your luggage girl. If you were going to Hawaii,
Because his wife's with him, maybe?
I don't want to. I just want to carry his luggage. Then I can go hang out and have, my nice tropical drinks.
I'm sorry, to say nice and tropical in the same
I
sentence?
did.
have you ever experienced tropical weather? Hurricane is not only a drink.
Looky there. Just got home from dinner for anniversary, and we are going to Hawaii.
Yeah, but I knew he wasn't in Hawaii tonight. But I didn't know. I did not
Well,
know that he was going. To
Actually,
Hawaii.
I think for rewind, you said he's not going to Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I mean, a smart person wouldn't with all the storms, but whatever. We were talking about food today, and he told me the restaurant he was going to, and I looked it up, and I just knew for a fact that that restaurant was not in Hawaii.
Have
But
fun, George.
Have fun,
Y'all
George.
I don't pay
Take
attention to much.
pictures. We want a slideshow. All right, maybe I want a slideshow.
Doesn't say.
George sends me enough pictures with his shirt off. I don't need him to send me stuff from Hawaii too.
What the ocean, the volcanoes, the pineapple drinks.
The hurricane coming in.
Yeah, that would be cool too. Can you imagine what that looks like from the ocean side?
Yeah, y'all take it easy, George. Y'all be safe. Don't
Yes,
do
please.
nothing.
Have fun.
Make it back.
Don't do nothing that I wouldn't do.
That leaves it wide open.
Pretty much. There's a bunch of stuff I wouldn't do.
You wouldn't go for one, because there's a storm there.
True. I would not go to Hawaii during a storm. You are correct.
But the thing is, they probably already bought the tickets before the storm came.
A long time before.
Yeah.
It's Kay today that said, leave her at home, George. You'll have a better time.
Oh,
It's an anniversary. She's got to go.
I don't know. I will have to say that
and that's when the shit hit.
with what Panzer Brick Lab said earlier, I am kind of choosing Lego over an anniversary. Our anniversary is the weekend of Brixboro. She can't get off that Friday, which is our actual anniversary. So the plan is to go down Saturday during the day and do Brixboro, and then spend the night with her in Greensboro at a nice restaurant. Do something fun while we're down there.
When is Bricks?
October 11th and 12th, I believe, is the Saturday and Sunday. The 10th and the 10th is the day we set up.
Is that the Atlanta one or the Chicago?
Brixboro, Greensboro.
Oh, Greensboro. Oh, that's that one with all the kids eat stuff.
When you just said that, what I pictured in my head is off of the Christmas Vacation where he's like, the blessing.
Say the blessing.
Tori, it'll be okay. I still love you.
I know you do. You just like my cheap shipping.
Did Gene tell you I got an off-road vehicle?
Yes, I saw the picture actually.
We're headed to Uwharrie with him next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will be honest with you.
It'd be a good
I
time
had-
for Ford to pull that Subaru out.
Hey, I don't doubt that at all, but I also would never
The 20th. Okay.
do what?
The weekend of the 20th, 21st, we're going to Uwharrie to pull you out.
Yeah, if you think I would take any of my vehicles somewhere like that, you are sadly mistaken.
It
Can't
was a
do
fun
it,
thought.
dear. I cannot
It
do
was
it.
a fun thought. Gotta love your thought.
See, the problem is,
What, dear? It's a problem, honey.
he has what he calls an off-road vehicle. If the closest to being off-road is when he parks it in the grass so he could have a party in his garage.
Exactly.
Well, it's easy to watch this way.
No, I do what all the other Jeep owners do. I park it on the curb at the mall. Get it right.
And hope somebody will give you a duck because it's cute.
There ain't nothing cute about those ducks.
I know there isn't. Uh-oh, did you lose your ball? Keep it. You can keep it.
Bingo ball rolled in the Lego closet.
You won't.
He won't go in there. He knows he's going to get chewed out.
Oh, now you did it.
Sandwich Jones says, Battle of the Bulge. All this talk of OnlyFans feels like I needed to clarify. Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
So he would not contribute to your OnlyFans? Is that what he's saying?
I'm guessing. George says that he hates modern Jeepers.
Amen.
You know, I'm not going to lie. We had one the other day at work that I had to move and drive around the parking lot. That thing, it rode like absolute crap. And it was factory. It was some type of addition of like a Wrangler. I don't know why anybody would drive those vehicles. I am not a Jeep fan.
Well, they drive them because they can't afford a Bronco.
Well, yes.
Or the lift to get your wife in it. Ooh, ouch. Sorry, honey.
I'm sorry, I missed the joke in that.
I have built another set. It says,
Did you finish it?
if you fold this back and use hiss to press it down, it all falls apart. So he destroys Arlong Park.
Oh,
Did you know that, Gene?
What?
You haven't built this one yet, have you?
No, I haven't built any of them. I was waiting on that one to be approved, and then we're going to attack all of them.
So this is what it looks like put together from the outside, right?
Yes.
You take this part. Well,
Mhm.
I don't know what happened to the flag portion of it. Oh, here it is. You take this part, flip it back, and then you take the minifig, and there's two red spots. You press them down, and it all falls apart.
and that's cool. Why?
Now
mean,
you got to go pick it up off the floor, and
That's the play feature. I don't know. All I'm going to do is put it back together, snap it all together, and then put it on the shelf behind the Going Merry.
You're actually going to put them on the mantle, and it's going to be a one-piece mantle till Christmas time.
I lost the freaking flag again.
It should be at half mast. Just saying. Oh, where's this guy go?
Found it. Tron says it feels like that feels like a feature of most sets if you press down hard enough. That is very true. I'm really excited to build this other one, but I'm gonna wait till next week. The circus tent is Buggy's my favorite character, so
Which one you building next week?
I'll probably knock out both of the other ones next week.
I'm a visual, so I gotta see the box.
The Buggy and the village.
Oh,
I wonder if
Nice.
these have y'all opened y'all's yet? Do they have paper bags?
No, I just opened the Windmill Village hut, and it's not paper, it's plastic.
The Going Merry was paper though, wasn't it? When you pulled all those pieces out and sorted them for me to inventory.
I don't.
No, out of all mine, the only ones that was paper was this one.
I swear I thought
I don't remember.
But guys, it has gotten that time. It has been fun tonight. Next week, George will still not be here, but we will have a very special guest, Mr. Arm from Panzer Brick Labs himself. That to me is going to be a really fun show. Hopefully, we can maybe reveal some things that they haven't shown yet. Do some special things. You never know. But I'm hoping it'll be fun. I'll be going and getting plenty of mocks to show because I don't think we're going to see much from the LEGO community for the rest of the year on leaked sets. Panzer, I'm about to message you and ask you to send a pic of your face so I can cartoon it. And we always ask the guests what you would like the topic to be. I know the week after next, we already have a topic, and it'll be Caden. And I can't wait for that one. If you are a mock builder, you definitely want to be here for that and not listening but watching, because Caden is going to be going over a lot of different techniques that he uses and styles that he builds with. But everybody take it easy. Gene, you got anything going on this week?
more minifig part inventory.
And yard work. We're still doing a lot of yard
Yeah,
work.
we probably got to do 2 more loads of dirt, and we'll be done in the yard.
Yep, we're trying to fill in beagle holes.
I will just be sorting and posting pictures along the way. I've got a picture that I took earlier of all of my stuff that I got from Brick Fair, Virginia. I may post it. I'm not big on doing haul stuff, but I may post that one. But thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. Peace.
Yeah. Clicks and clacks, building blocks, let's begin. Stacks on stacks, with beards we always win. In a world of plastic, our minds spin. Brick by brick, where do we dive in? Brickin with the beard, we never stop. Talking pieces, colors going over the top. Custom sets, landscapes, got a shop. Tunes drop.